No. The internet was a post 9/11 invention. like everything after Roswell. You got the internet from 9/11. Al Gore's like, hey! I know something to do. Get their minds off of all these dead people.
Global warming.
I've talked way too much about 9/11 today. And that's entirely my fault.
There we go. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry about that, guys.
Shut up. It's the Beer and Friendship Show with your hosts, John Clauser and Aaron
Naylor. Oh, hey, what's up? This is John and Aaron for the Beer and Friendship Show. Episode 81.
This is Sex Talk.
And we're here
with Jaren and John
to talk to you guys about safe sex.
The safest sex is with your seatbelt on.
Yep. Always wear your seatbelt when you have sex.
Even if you're not in a car.
Exactly. Never pull out.
Never pull out of
Never
your driveway having sex.
Ever.
You have sex in the goddamn driveway.
You have to.
Stay in that car.
It is required.
Stay in the car. It's a law.
Yeah,
it's a Washington D.C. law.
Washington D.C. law
ratified there.
It's a state law as well as a federal law.
You know, fun fact: Washington D.C. is in fact not in the state of Washington.
It isn't.
Now what?
I think we're done. I think the podcast could be over now, right? Bring out the hookers and the blow, guys.
What if I just put a straw in this and just started snorting it, all of it, and it was gone? It wasn't even a thing for me.
It'd be awesome.
That would be pretty cool. I would be in the Guinness Book of World Records 2001. I'm retroactively putting myself in that book 15 years later.
Oh, man.
It says on here that it's the best-selling copyright book of all time.
Oh, is it really?
And wait, it gets better.
It does get better.
Because it was not 2000 anymore.
Mm-mm.
And there's rainbows and shit in there.
I know.
They're very progressive for a 2001 book that it really is about everything.
Right.
Good for them.
Should we mention why we have to use one of these books and not one of the medical books now?
Oh, I thought we were just using that book because it looks cool.
Oh, that's what. Yeah.
I didn't give a shit if we used the medical books. I think they're funny too.
Yeah, I think they're funny too.
But that's just a cool looking book.
It is.
It really pulls the room together.
At least it pulls the podcast together.
Can a book do that? Well, it's doing it right now, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
it's really complimenting fuck rock.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
So we got the Guinness Book of World Records, fuck rock.
See, the inside of it is kind of. It's some kind of color, right?
Yeah.
It really looks like there's just a bunch of dried blood in there.
Yeah, it does.
Somebody fucked the rock, but easy fuck rock.
Easy.
Tame boy. Down.
So Aaron, you were gone. Mm-hmm. You were absent last week.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you at?
I was traveling the world, the high plains of
the Carolyn,
America.
Did you stay at the Carolyn?
No, we did not. We didn't go to. We went to Omaha for an open mic.
First
of all, this is what we did.
Okay, you were at a comedy tour thing,
if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
It's more of just a stop because we only really had one show.
Okay.
We went to Lawrence. Did an open mic there with some friends, and stayed in Manhattan with another friend that night. And the next morning, we drove to Denver.
All right.
Where my friend Sam, Talent, who was on this show before, one of them got deleted, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
Steal home. But he was off getting married, so he let us stay in his house, which was pretty sweet. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Super cool. And Sam's really nice and wonderful person.
Awesome. Yeah, Sam's a great guy.
Yeah. We bought him some cheap liquor to thank him. And
I should took a massive dump in one of the toilets too, and I flushed.
I shit in that toilet 5 times in 2 days. I got the road poops, man.
Mm-hmm. That
not good.
Little Caesars again.
No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. I was more responsible. Oh God, I cringe at the idea. I haven't had any Little Caesars since then. And you know what's funny? We realized that it had been exactly a year since we did that when we were on the thing.
Right.
Last week.
Did you take a little beer and pour it out?
We were just like, well, that's weird because we didn't plan that.
Right.
You know, it wasn't. We just went when we could. But I saw Tim Penrod in Denver. That was cool.
What?
His sister Sarah lives there, and they were all visiting her.
And it was just happened to be coincidence?
Yep.
That's random as shit.
Yeah, it was great.
That's awesome.
Yep, it was good.
Nice. And then so you went to Denver.
Went to Denver.
And then that was it? You just came back?
I did it. We went to Omaha for an open mic.
Right.
Because whatever show we were supposed to have fell through. And that happened like 3 times on that trip, too. Like, just shows didn't work.
Damn.
Comedy. But we drove all the way there from Denver. It was like 8 hours. Of course, Tom's driving the whole time. He's a goddamn sport.
Goddamn.
And
Jesus Christ, Tom.
Then we get to the place, and of course the goddamn basketball game's on, the championship,
right.
Game 7. And nobody's giving a fuck about any kind of open mic. Like, it hadn't started yet. We were pretty early. But I was like, yeah, this isn't going to work. So we just drove back. We got back into Kansas City at like 11 o'clock or something.
Okay.
But it was fun.
Nice.
What little comedy we did was fun.
Okay, nice.
Next year we'll plan better. If we're alive. You can't plan for that.
So is there anything else new with you?
I don't think so.
No?
No, probably not.
Nothing else?
You?
Not really. Same stuff, man. Just working out and just doing me. Doing more film stuff.
Yeah.
Light stuff.
Sure, I can tell. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, the light stuff.
They
it's
are
not as
very-
hot in here today.
I'm still pretty hot, but I think that's just normal.
Yeah. Well, we had a fan on.
Yeah, you had some circulating air, which was nice.
Yeah.
No, I did write. I wrote a couple jokes. I think they're something.
Okay.
You want to hear them?
Yeah, I'd love to hear them.
Okay, this one, I'll probably never tell them again after this because I don't think they're worth telling on stage. I'm going to do it for the internet. Okay. I think pedophiles should be called tight supremacists. You get it?
Yeah.
You got it? Anybody? It's this thing on. What's the other one? Sperm bank babies were handmade.
That was a good one.
A jerk off joke. That's the first ever jerk off joke I've ever
That's actually
written.
a good one. You should use that one on stage.
I might.
That one's a good one.
I might.
You should keep that
But
one.
I hate the stigma of having a jerk off joke. Oh, he's just the jerk off guy now. This one sentence joke. He was the whale guy, the innocent whale guy before. Now he's just the jerk off guy.
He's changed. Things have happened to him. He's edgy now. He's edgy.
He's really losing his his voice. He's giving in to what the people want. More jerk off jokes.
God.
What a sellout.
Yeah. What an easy ow. Oh.
The tight supremacist one makes me uncomfortable to say.
Yeah, that one's...
Also, I wrote it talking to another comic while we were peeing at a urinal together.
Well, of course.
So it's all just about uncomfortability, I think. Uncomfortability breeds uncomfortability.
Right.
Yeah. So that's where that baby came from. You got anything cool?
You
jerking off?
Always keeping it clean, man. Keeping it clean.
You ever use a sock?
No, I've never used a sock.
Really?
Have you used a sock?
It was a long time ago.
I thought that always that'd be uncomfortable. How would you even do that?
I think I just did it the one time, and it was weird. Like, I feel like you gotta like pour a bottle full of lotion into the sock first, so there's not like any friction on the sock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause it's a fucking fabric.
Yeah.
Anyway, whoops. And yeah, that used to be a problem, right?
Yeah.
But no, I jerked off into it. It was nice because you just jerk off into the sock and you don't have to clean anything up.
Right.
You just got cum-filled sock now, which is weird, but whatever.
Just make sure you don't put it on.
Well, but what happened was I put it. This is a long time ago. So remember Lime Coke?
Yeah.
They had I had a Lime Coke like empty 12-pack.
Yeah.
Right in one of my drawers. I don't know why. Really weird kid. And I just put the sock in the drawer, in the Lime Coke thing.
Yeah.
The box. And it stayed in my drawer for like 7 years. Probably nothing was growing out of it yet. Probably due to the lack of sun. A lot of cum in that sock. And I found it like when I was moving out a few years ago. And
Did you keep it?
Yeah, I framed the sock. I mean, it was pretty hard. I didn't really have to hold it up with anything, so that was nice.
No, of course.
Stiff as a board. Stiff as a cum sock is what I've always said.
It's like
yeah. Like if I
it's
tried
like
to bend
stiff
it,
piece of bacon.
if I tried to bend it, it would snap.
Of course.
Yeah. Cum socks.
Cum socks.
We every episode's got to be about some kind of soaked garment.
In semen.
In cum, yeah. Some cum-soaked garment. Right, Kevin? All about them garments. Full of seed. Seed garments.
Right.
Is that on Urban Dictionary? Don't look it up, please.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Seed garment.
Seed garment.
Oh.
Seed heritage.
So there's nothing new with you? Nothing else is new?
I don't think so.
How's the roommates? How's Sam and Miguel?
It's good. We got our AC fixed.
Nice,
well,
okay.
It still doesn't really work very well.
But it's better than
basically,
it was?
No, not really. Okay. Basically, the guy who came and fixed it said, your AC is fine, you guys are just on the 3rd floor and it's hot as fuck all the time, so heat rises and you're gonna die in here. And he was right. It's a hellhole in that fucking apartment. It's so hot. It's crazy. Like, this is normal. This is an every night thing. Like, the heat in here right now, that's what my room is like.
You don't have fans?
I got fans. I got 2 fans.
It's just how it is.
Yep.
It's not like the Ethans.
You made your bed and you lie in it.
Yep. It's
And
not
you
like
sweat
the
your bed.
It's not like dude,
the
I never.
Ethans was good because we were underground.
That is true.
Oh, so great.
We were underground.
I never knew a hot apartment until I moved out of the Ethans.
Yeah. Did I tell you? I never told you what happened with the end of the Ethans thing.
What happened?
Okay, so Ethans was the place that Aaron and I were living prior.
The podcast used to be.
Yeah, that's where the podcast used to be.
Mm-hmm. Never forget.
Well, apparently we owed them money.
Yeah,
we
did.
Yeah.
We definitely
and
did.
So.
We definitely did.
And so.
I still owe you money.
It's fine.
I know.
And so they needed us to call them,
mm-hmm.
or they sent us a letter. They sent me a letter.
Yeah,
well, I never got a letter. Yeah. Of course, like kind of like how we never got our dryer fixed. Yeah. Hey, whatever. Teach its own. Teach its own. I'm not gonna get mad about that. Yeah. But so, I get a letter saying from a collection agency saying
mm-hmm.
that, like we owed them such and such money, and you need to talk to them like within 30 days, where it's gonna go, hell high water, all that bullshit, that they threaten you with. And so I called the Ethans and I was like, so what the hell? Like, I'm like, what happened? Like, I'm like, what's going on? Like, well, apparently, we sent you a letter mm-hmm. telling you. I'm like, well, what's the address? Wrote the address wrong. Yeah. Sent it to the wrong place. And then they're like, well, we also called you once. And I'm like, when did you call me? Oh, we don't know. Then how do you know that you called me?
Well, we're just making it up.
It's like, so... And I was like, well, fine. And so I had to talk to the collection agency the next day. We paid it off, but it was like, no big deal. It didn't affect the credit or anything like that. But it was like, goddamn, the fucking idiots. Like,
it's such a big apartment complex, like the second biggest in Kansas City.
Right.
There are so few people that work there. I think they're just like so overwhelmed.
Right.
Because there's hundreds of people that live in those fucking apartments.
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 people that work at a time. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's like having one cop in a city. Like 100,000 people. It's not going to work.
No, it's not.
People are going to die.
Die. Damn it. Die.
Because their dryers blow up.
The dryers are shitty as fuck. Shitty as fuck.
That's true. I'm happy I clean my clothes at my parents' house. I'm so smart about that now.
Yeah, good.
God.
Good for you, Aaron.
I'm really learning to grow up.
I'm glad.
I'm learning to grow up, man.
Fuck yeah. Dude, pound that shit.
Hey.
Pound that.
I got you, babe.
So there's some things I wanted to talk to you about tonight.
Hit me.
All right, so you know how I work out a bunch?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been seeing this thing lately.
Hashtag
a lot
fitness.
Of guys, hashtag fitness. Hashtag fitness, guys.
Hashtag fitness witness. Hashtag witness this dick in my mouth.
Twice.
I'm into witness.
I'm in a dick in my mouth.
Witness dick in my mouth. Right. You were saying?
So, there's this thing called muscle injections. Have you heard of muscle injections?
Oh, sure, yeah. It's what's the chemical that they use?
The chemical?
Kevin, do you know?
Yeah.
But part of me wants to say Zyklon B, but it's definitely not Zyklon B. That's something that killed people in Nazi Germany.
It's disgusting. It's crazy.
Oh, it's gross.
It's gross as shit.
Well, and it's not even muscle.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, I know it's cortisone. There's something else that they use. It's not botulism. It's big in like the Middle East. Like they'll just inject.
Couscous?
No, it's not
Botulism toxin.
Botulinum.
No.
Fuck.
But it's disgusting.
Well, and what's fucked up is that it's not even muscle.
Yeah,
they're just like inflating their arms.
Yeah.
With silicone injection. Well, not really silicone, but botulism.
Yeah.
Which is what they use for facelifts.
And it's... Oh.
Did you ever see that TLC of that guy whose arm exploded from it?
Uh-huh.
It didn't explode, but,
Jewel just fell off his arm or whatever it did.
Yeah.
It was disgusting, yeah.
No, it's not Botox. It's some kind of chemical that... Man. I really can't remember what it's called.
Aaron.
Glycol? It's not glycol.
Glycol?
I don't know.
Lysol?
Yeah, it's Lysol.
Lysol's what you're talking about? Like...
No, it's disgusting, though. Like, you'll never see those guys at a gym, either.
No.
Because they're just already ripped from their fucking needles.
And they're fake shit.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. So you would never do it?
No.
No. So
that's stupid. I hate shit like that. Yeah. You're just fucking up. I mean, if I got a TV show out of it, no, I wouldn't. That'd be insane. That'd be fucking...
Be dumb.
That would be pure insanity.
A little bit, Aaron.
Would you ever do it?
No. Oh God, no. That's disgusting.
Of course not. That's insane.
So the other thing I want to talk to you about is, I don't know. It's weird. I guess it's not weird. It's normal. Breastfeeding.
Yeah.
What's your feelings on people doing it out in public and stuff?
Go for it. I don't care.
You don't care?
No. Literally, just about everywhere else on Earth, other than North America, it's pretty much fine.
Yeah. Everywhere else doesn't.
White people are so afraid of anything underneath clothes. It's pathetic. Like, and then it just spreads throughout everything we touch.
Remember those videos that we watched on YouTube of women breastfeeding? Yeah. We used to watch these videos. I don't know why we used to watch them. I'm sure it was a podcast. Wasn't it for a podcast? We've talked about it before. So, yeah.
No, I'd go feed your kids. Shit, it's just basic. Shit, you're just being a person. Just breastfeed your baby.
Just breastfeed your baby.
If you can't, don't do it, and give them formula, whatever. Do it in public. Who gives a shit? I'd rather see fucking people breastfeeding than like people making out in public.
That's true. I'll give you that.
That's way more personal than breastfeeding.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're like helping out. You're keeping something alive.
That's true. Okay. I was just curious.
If somebody wants to use
opinion.
my boobs for breastfeeding, I'll do it in public.
Okay.
You can have all of me.
All of you?
All my tits.
What if a lady wanted to hold you and breastfeed you?
Nah, that's interesting fetish, but I'm not into it.
Not into it?
You?
I'll try it. Why not? We'll try it. Why not?
I mean, I do like sucking on some titties.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, John. I'm a titty boy. Oh boy, am I a titty boy. I'm gonna suck them things till the roosters come home.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, baby.
Yep, that's it.
That's what I say with a mouthful of titties.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, with that, I think it's time for Misconnections.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just can't stop thinking about titties.
I know. God, titties.
Fucking
titties in the morning, titties in the evening, titties in the afternoon.
Okay, this one is called Older Guy at a Urinal. Man for man, hell yeah. Hen house. I was at the urinal and you came and used the one right next to me. You very obviously looked at my cock. I let you. I haven't ever done that before, but it was hot having you watch me. I would like to show it to you and see yours too. You were 50s, 60s, married, I think. If you see this and want me to show it to you in a more private setting, hit me up. Age 27. Fucking getting it at the hen house.
Wow, at the hen house. Holy titties.
Going hen at the hen house.
Hen at the Hen House.
Get it down.
Have you watched a dick at the Hen House before?
Have I gone dick sighting?
At Hen House?
No.
I've done it at Price Chopper.
Just Price Chopper?
Yeah, normally Price Chopper.
Can't afford Hen House.
Yeah.
Hy-Vee.
Retarded.
Yeah, Hy-Vee if I'm like feeling it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like if I want to go in, and this is something that gets me about Hy-Vee. Every employee you walk by is gonna say hi. Like, hi, how are you? With a smile on their face. That is terrifying. That is so sociopath. Like just
Hey.
How are you today?
Hey.
And then like the one time I went a few weeks ago. I hadn't eaten anything. I had just woken up. I was just going shopping. And this one guy's like, hey, how are you? And I got all my words mixed up because I hadn't fucking even thought of the idea of talking to anybody yet. It was like 11 o'clock. And I said, and I just kept walking. Went to buy some beer. That kid thought I was retarded. He had to. Hey, you. Like, I sound like a deaf retard. Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry for the retard word.
It's fine.
I can't retard my retard.
Damn it, Aaron. Alright, so the next one is...
Fireflies and Tim McGraw. Hell yeah. This is my thesis. It's been 6 years since that night. I got him. I got Kevin. Alright, this one is Fireflies and Tim McGraw, Man for Woman. It's been 6 years since that night. We were walking trails and came to an opening where there was a bench surrounded by trees and thousands of fireflies. That night I searched till I found the female firefly to show you how to tell the difference by how they blink. Then I played Tim McGraw on my phone and we danced under the fireflies what seemed like only a minute. Yet we went through the album twice. Not a day goes by that I don't think of this night and how wonderful it was. Jesus, I'm sorry. Sorry you have such poor taste in music. Your only get is like being weird about bugs. This one's a girl.
And this is how they do it. This is how you can tell the difference between the two.
It blinks different. That's how you know it's got a vagina.
What the fuck?
Jesus, Kevin, that's long. Alright, here we go. This is the one. What the fuck? Question mark, exclamation point. Infinitum.
Woman for man.
Woman for man.
Kansas City.
Missouri. So I am almost 40, and this is my first love, aside from cheesecake, which is legit my first true love. Alright, anyway. Thanks. Anyway, pushing past the fat girl, just let that first line marinate. Yeah, didn't mean to put all that on you. But sorry, not sorry. Because I enjoy every part of you, even the weirdo burrito thing you do with the covers, lol. What? Anyway, he just like rolls the covers up and eats the blanket. And she's like, yeah, more. Anyway.
You want some hot sauce?
Drenches the bed in hot sauce and sour cream and cheese. We're evolving. We're eating beds. Anyway, I am still trying to figure out how I got so lucky. When I am finished with that, I will work on seeing me how you do. What? Seeing me how you do. I'm glad that you let me call you by your name. Wow. Baby steps, guys. I know you hate it, but having roll off my tongue. Nothing but electric jolts. Have we ever not been for each other? Do you realize that you alone have made my slightly fucked and skewed life so worth it? How do you spell fucked like that? F-U-C-T? What kind of backwards hick dog shit is this? Fucked. And skewed. She spelled skewed right. But not fucked? I would leave behind my library for you. I don't think you're allowed to own a library like a public library. Clearly,
Oh, shit.
it just must be full of words that she tried to spell. It just didn't work. This woman's never read in her life. So yeah, don't doubt the honesty. Just let me mole.
That was a good one. Wow.
Hell yeah. This is great. This is the best one yet. Just by the title. Okay, here it is. You dicked me down in my garage.
Man for man.
Man for man. Kansas City, Missouri. I'm short, white, average. We met off CL Craigslist, and you're black, fit, and work a lot. You came in and whipped out your long, massive black dick without saying anything, plunged it in my throat, then I bent over and you stuck her huge 10-inch dick all up in my guts. You left your lube here. That's the misconnection. Like, I just can't, in good conscience, have your lube still. Please come get it.
I would feel guilty using your lube.
You're just banging fucking Mandingo over there, and all you're worried about is making sure he gets his fucking lube back. Send pic and number and tell me how long ago it was. Alright, let's do it, guys.
Okay.
I need some fucking lube.
Oh, jeez. You left your lube here.
Jesus, this is long, Kevin.
Wrong.
Alright. Wrong section, but forgive me. Woman for man, Kansas City, Missouri. Oh no.
Uh-oh, what's that? Okay.
Nothing. You've officially won the lottery and made the best decision of your entire life by clicking on my ad. I really am the dream woman you've always imagined. 930 pounds of pure immobile loving. But I'm so incredible that I don't just go out with any average pond scum. Only the best for me. Things you must believe to date me. All other women are disgusting animals, and if you ever look at one on the street or gasp, God forbid, online, I'll ruin your life and kill your pet. I'm allowed to say anything in a shrill, obnoxious voice, and you're required to agree with me. If you don't agree with me, you understand the punishment will be that I'll never have sex with you again.
Wait a minute.
In reference to the above, sex is a weapon. I am allowed to use it to manipulate and control you in any way that gives my free reign to do every ridiculous thing I desire and to make you look like an abused toddler in front of your friends. Your purpose in life is to constantly go to a job that increases in wealth on a monthly basis to provide me with all of the extravagances I claim to deserve by sucking you off once annually when I have too much to drink. And then I'm only half-hearted about it. If for any moment you deny me something expensive that is unnecessary, it is my prerogative to make you sleep on the couch that you bought. You will immediately move in and accept my 19 litters of children from 47 possible fathers as your own. Consider your second most important goal in life to make sure that they are told they're good at everything and are never punished for being ignorant little spume pockets. What? If my cats don't like you, you have to move out. They're essentially Egyptian gods who determine my life path.
What the
My requirements for you. Full 9 inches or bigger. Anything less, you can't hit my sweet spot unless you're fisting me. Ripped abs. Just because I can't move doesn't mean I don't want you to be able to do 49 pull-ups. Otherwise, how else are you going to maneuver my equator-sized ass? Model good looks. I need arm candy for when my hospice worker brings her daughter to the morning rounds to my... She just kind of ended it there. Perfect teeth. Messed up grills are such a turnoff, especially when my dentures are so symmetrical. You can never have made a mistake. Ever. Deal breakers. No previous ties to any women. Never married. No kids. No friends that are females and no coworkers that are girls. This includes your mother and sisters if applicable. I must be allowed to go through your phone every night and call or text anyone in your phone at any time. Also, I'll go through your internet history every morning before you wake up. You can't drink, smoke, touch yourself, watch nudity, speak opinions, drive over the speed limit, curse, or step on a sidewalk cracks. So now that I've weeded out all the uggos, I want to know who is going to be first to lick this chicken grease from the corner of my lips. We can meet... We can meet, but it will have to be in my apartment because I don't have a car, job, or friends. Also, I live with my 7 aunts, 3 cousins, and neighbor's ex-husband. But you'll know it. But you'll know it's me because I'm the only one talking loudly on my phone about what a witch the nurse is who gives me a sponge bath. Hit me up, you sexy, rich hotties. I know you've been waiting for me. I'm finally single because Billy that mops the floor at the mental hospital left me for that cafeteria lady. These wet spots are waiting for you. I want this so badly to be real.
What the fuck?
930 pounds of pure immobile. Oh, Craigslist.
Oh, Jesus.
What you do to me.
Oh, man.
Fill me up.
Oh, and guys, that
Chicken
was
grease.
that was Craigslist this week. It's true, Aaron.
Aww.
So, Aaron, I have a new segment that I wanted to try with you.
Sure, what's that?
Have you heard of the show called Bad Girls Club?
Yeah? I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched it?
It's on what, a Bravo or a
I think it's on
WeTV?
Bravo, I believe.
I think it's on
Bravo.
Bravo, yeah.
Well,
It's the show where all the people live in the house for no reason and get in fights.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought we could read some transcripts from an episode.
Let's do it.
All right. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
I emailed it to you.
This is a reading show.
But
That's all we do, baby. We read.
you read
This is an education only.
only, Aaron. Or you want to read? You want to read the book?
Oh, sure, we can do that.
Yeah, we can
for a
do the
little bit.
book.
I didn't really. I looked at a couple things on it. This week in John's mom's books corner. What's it called? Erotic interludes.
His mom's here.
Erotic interludes. Tales told by women. It doesn't even have an author on it. It says edited by Lonnie Barbach, editor of Pleasures. She's the editor of Pleasures. Who knew? Okay, so basically this is just a book full of little short stories written by women about sex.
Okay.
And I'm definitely not surprised to see it. For David, my love.
That's my dad's name.
I think I know who Lonnie Barbach is then. Whatever your mom's name is.
That is my mom's name.
Lonnie Barbach.
Yeah.
PhD. Your mom wrote this book, you know. Alright, let's see. I'm going to read the first.
Private Life.
The Private Life of Mrs. Herman by Udana Power.
Okay.
Which is an interesting name. Amy Herman was anxious to get the kids off to school. It was Thursday, and Lily, 8 years old, would be picked up by her grandmother and taken directly from school to ballet class. Mac, 10, would go to swimming class at the Tokoloma Club. Her nipples hardened under the soft white cotton dressing gown as the thought of the day ahead of her. That really jumped quick.
It did. Nipples are hard now.
To hot old
Dude, it's not even out of the first paragraph.
Hot old sweaty fucking titties.
It was like the fourth sentence in like nipples.
Yeah, that was the first paragraph was 3.5 lines. It's not really a paragraph.
Yeah.
So that kind of just sets you up, really, for what this book is about. The school bus sounded out in front. Lily and Mac Jr. gathered their books and ran to the front door, still munching on the toast with toasted waffles. Those are my children, she thought. Why would you ever think that? Watching them struggle with their backpacks and food as they ran energetically down the front path. They had come from her womb. They had entered the world from between her legs. Oh, God, the thought was unnervingly erotic. She felt her crotch getting wet as a surge of warmth flooded through her body.
Wait, so she's getting horny from
just thinking about giving birth to her children. Hey, it's the private life of Mrs. Herman.
That's true. That is very
Do whatever
true.
she wants. Amy had forgotten all these feelings. Oh, it's about a mom, like, rediscovering her sexuality.
You think?
What a beautiful, powerful story. Yeah. So it's...
Women have sexuality?
I don't know. I mean, fuck.
I don't know. I'm not a woman, so I don't know these things.
I hope. They had fled elusively away as soon as the kids came, and her husband, Mac Sr., go figure,
Yeah.
Got promoted. Or was it when they got the new house and all those bills? She couldn't remember. Maybe it was after Lily came. No. She was still definitely in touch with all those feelings when Lily came. She would never forget that. Mac had helped her give birth. That old surge of passion and intense love flooded into her pelvis, and she remembered the dimly lit room. There's nothing like a dimly lit room
when you're giving birth, right?
To give birth and then get hot and heavy about.
Right.
So that was the Secret Life of Mrs. Herman.
Okay, the Secret Life of Mrs. Herman.
I think we know what she's getting down. She's getting down to.
Anal.
She's gonna fuck her kids. This one's called Berlioz and the Ghetto Blaster. I just picked it because it's called the Ghetto Blaster. I think that's just like a gun.
That's gonna be the title.
Maybe it's like maybe it's his dick. He's probably in Arizona by now. That's where he said he was headed. I think about him all the time, especially times like now, when I'm in my bath. He'd answered an ad I'd placed for a handyman, and came to me with a week's road dirt on him, and sorely in need of a shave, carrying a duffel bag and a ghetto blaster, which is a thing, I guess. And I was
Kevin. What's a ghetto blaster?
Yeah, look up ghetto blaster. I'm just pretty sure. Why would he like carry a gun into her house?
I feel like this is some racist.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's a fucking boombox.
The giant boombox. Yeah. Okay, the one that like.
That's hilarious. That's called a ghetto.
It's called a ghetto blaster.
That's great.
Wow, I feel like I should have known that.
You probably should have.
I should have.
Next time, just strike up a conversation with whatever girl you're with. Mm-hmm. Be like, how about them ghetto blasters?
What did you just say?
Excuse me? Talking about a gang?
Yeah, like what?
Okay, she was so cold.
So she's fucking some ebony dude?
I don't know.
She's Mandingo. She's probably fucking a Mandingo.
I don't know. All I care about, I told him, is the weeds back there and the leaking roof. Your life is your concern. I meant, stay out of my life, but he didn't hear that. In spite of his careless good looks and obvious proficiency at any task I set before him, he was an annoyance to me. He smoked cigarettes, drove a motorcycle, and carried the huge portable stereo around with him everywhere. How's he getting any fucking work done?
Yeah.
I could hardly... He's like, got this fucking giant stereo on his back, like, reaching down to pick out weeds on the ground and shit. Like, that's not efficient. He's not efficient at all. But he was obviously proficient, apparently. So I could hardly wait for him to be finished each day so I could have my privacy once again. And my silence. Why did he always have to play that blasted thing? Fucking, I don't know, Valerie Kelly. When I bought this little cabin in the mountains, I had no idea it would take so much work. I was caught up in the romance of it all. Finally, I could live alone and paint with no restrictions. Being long divorced, with both girls safely off to college, a New York gallery was doing wonders with promotion, and for the first time in my life, I could afford to paint whatever I wanted. And I wanted to paint those mountains. This bitch is fucking...
her and the ghetto blaster.
She's gonna get ghetto blasted.
Yeah. I feel like there's a double entendre like there.
It's gotta be. Like, why? It's just this fucking guy with a big stereo in the mountains. Coming to do some work. Saw your ad in the pennies. This one's called Birthing. Birthing by Doreen Poritz. The day was hot. The day was bright and hot when they met. Most of the interviewing of new students had been completed in the beginning of the week. She wondered how long she would be able to tolerate the work. She was a sculptor, not an administrator, and yet she managed to do the job. She's doing a lot.
She was a sculptor, yet not an administrator.
Not an administrator, but I think she's doing some administration.
Under review. She's under review for it.
But in the last few months, she was feeling a shortness of breath. It was a constriction so violent that at times she had to excuse herself and walk the streets around the school, looking up to the top of the pines that lined the block.
What's going to happen?
When she returned to her office this one day, she was startled to find a man standing in front of her desk. He was tall and broad-shouldered, dressed in jeans and a multicolored shirt. She was struck most with his hair.
Was it Kevin?
Dun dun dun. She was struck most with his hair, black, with a blaze of white that slashed across his brow, looking kind of like a skunk. I wasn't in there. I'm a skunk man, he said.
I'm here to make things smell bad.
Give me your stink, sir. Skunk free.
Oh shit.
Did I startle you? He asked. I'm sorry. Oh no, not really. She lied. Ooh, she lied. First lie of the relationship, guys. What does not really mean? He smiled. She laughed and shrugged her shoulders and instantly became efficient, rustling some papers on her desk, asking the man to sit down. He had a daughter he wanted to enroll in school. Could she be interviewed as late as June? She assured him. Since the child would be a senior and the class was presently open, she kept talking, her words flipping out like a bolt of cloth that could be cut anywhere because of the pattern. She kept talking, watching him closely, and soon she began sculpturing him in her mind's eye. When he got up to leave, she gave him a brochure and was still watching, still sculpturing him. The next day, he telephoned to ask some irrelevant question about the application. She knew why he called.
Did she?
I had a dream about your ass, he said. That's actually in it. I had a dream about your ass, he said. I've obviously never seen your ass, but I knew it was yours. What a goony thing to say to somebody.
I had a dream about your ass.
I'm pretty sure it was your butt. You need to clean that thing.
Clean it.
Is that all? She stammered. No, I would like to have dinner with you. Good start. Really start up with I've had a dream about your asshole. I'm divorced, he added. Miserable marriage. God, really dropping on her quick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful, she replied. No, what I meant... Saturday, my place, 7 p.m.
But,
I had a dream about your ass. That's what I'm going to do next time I want to date a girl. I had a dream about your ass. I've never seen it, but I'm pretty sure it was yours. We're going to get sued.
It's back.
It's back. What did we use that for before?
When we remember, like, used to give us 3 facts.
Oh yeah, the facts.
The facts.
Good times.
That was good times.
Back in the vault.
You want to know a fact? A random fact? Mm-hmm. Do you know mangoes make your high better, or
you get
is it higher? Is it higher, or what does it do, Kevin? What does mangoes do to you?
It's a higher high.
Yeah, it makes it a higher high.
Yeah. Huh.
Interesting, huh?
Is that the only reason anybody would ever eat mangoes?
Oh, mangoes are good.
You like mangoes?
I like mangoes.
I used to juice them, I think, but they were hard
to cut. It makes it
a
higher and longer lasting. Right?
You doing?
Don't
do that.
So you want to get into you want to get into the news?
Yeah, let's do that.
The news and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some things in the news that are going on right now.
The today's.
So sports. I guess we can talk some sports. The Cavaliers won.
Cavaliers won. Fuck Cleveland.
Yep. There was a lot of crying. Why was there so much fucking crying?
Cleveland's a shithole.
Like,
and the people are garbage.
LeBron James is crying. Yeah. Then the fucking coach was crying.
I thought you said crimes.
Oh, that too.
There were a lot of crimes. There were some missing children. I saw the Cleveland police did a tweet that said, "If you've lost any children, come here." Like to a certain spot. Just fucking wayward kids. They're orphans now. Thanks, LeBron. Nice. You did it. You finally did it. Cleveland's got a championship.
I know. Are you happy for them?
No. I'm happy. Yeah, kind of, so that they can shut the fuck up.
Right.
LeBron can just retire now. That'd be perfect.
That would be awesome.
Not that I give a shit, but...
And then the Knicks traded...
The old fucking old glass body. Yeah. Jesus Christ, that guy's...
Derrick Rose.
It doesn't, like... It was such a small deal... Right. That he got traded just because he's so talented and all he ever does is get hurt.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks. Like, that's your life, man. Now, one of the best basketball players of our generation, he doesn't even play basketball hardly ever.
He's our age.
And he went to the Knicks, which means they're not going to do anything.
Nah,
it's the fucking Knicks.
It's the Knicks, yeah.
They got Carmelo, they got fucking Stoudemire, what's his face, they had Lynn. Every year, they just blow it.
They blow it.
Carmelo's not a leader.
No, I know.
Which is a bummer. I always like Carmelo more than LeBron.
And
Darko Milicic for life.
And there's a sad thing, but I kind of want to do, like, this is...
What's that?
The the baseball player
Michael A. Taylor.
Taylor from the
Nationals.
Nationals.
He really blew it.
So do you want to tell the story? Like, so he was They called him up, and it was his very first game.
It wasn't his first game.
It wasn't his first game?
He'd been playing all year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was his first game of the season.
He played last year and a little bit the year before. He was a top prospect for Washington for a while. Power hitting center fielder who's got some speed, going to strike out a lot, probably not hit for average that much. Hasn't had a very good season. And boy, did he bite shit against the Dodgers a few days ago.
He had 5 strikeouts.
5 strikeouts, which is the platinum sombrero, is what that's called. Because you're a fucking idiot if you strike out 5 times.
Right.
That's unbelievable.
It is.
That happens ever.
Mm-hmm. Like that you're even on bat. That you're even at like you are at bat.
You are a professional baseball player, and you strike out.
You should have hit the ball at least once.
Yeah, I mean just
like
forward,
just once, just a foul ball or something.
It's like even when you strike out twice in a game, it's crazy.
Yeah,
and then he had a goof.
He had a
in
massive
center field. Kevin, roll the tape.
So he has there's a ground ball.
Grounder to center. Oh.
And then the ball went.
Yeah, Yasiel Puig. So it's 3-2 in the bottom of the 9th. And there's one on. Or no, it's bases loaded, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was bases loaded. 3-0.
No, it was 3-1.
Oh, 3-1, so 2 were on.
Yeah.
And then Puig just hit a ground ball past the shortstop. Shortstop barely missed it. And Michael Taylor went to go get it, scoop it up, because the game wasn't even going to be tied if he'd played it cleanly. 1 run would have scored, nothing really would have mattered. They probably would have won. But, god damn it, does he fuck that up. And then, goes right underneath. Underneath his glove. And Yasiel Puig's pretty fast, so he's going to obviously just bust his ass. Yeah. I didn't think he was going to score. When I saw that Puig scored, I was kind of shocked. Yeah. Like, fuck, how far did that ball roll?
How fast is fucking Puig? Holy
Puig's
shit.
fast, but he's
fast
not.
As shit.
Michael Taylor's faster than Puig, but I mean, Puig was just hauling it.
Yeah.
And when that ball gets away from you in the outfield, it doesn't matter if the left fielder comes to back you up. It's still going to keep rolling to that wall, and it rolls slow. Man, he had a fucking night.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I feel kind of bad for him.
Little League 3-run home run. Jesus Christ, I haven't seen something like that in a long time.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He's probably back in the minor leagues now. He's like I said, he's been pretty bad this year.
Then the Royals got spanked last night.
The Royals got the fucking shit beat out of us last 2 nights, and then today we won.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Fuck. Our pitching is god-awful. If Chris Young starts another game, I'm going to fucking set Kansas City on fire.
Well, the fact that his fastest
ERA
pitch
is 7. It's not that he's been throwing it like that for years, though. That's effective. A fastball is only effective if there's some deception to it. You can anybody can hit a 95 mile per hour fastball, 98 mile an hour fastball. Any professional baseball player. But his deception is he's so big and tall. He's 6'10", 6'11", 270 or whatever. That you see this big fucking force of a man pitching at you in like right over the top, and you think, oh god, and it's just like a soft like 88 mile an hour pitch, but there's a lot of like rise on it, which is why everybody hits home runs, but they also swing and miss underneath it all the time,
right?
Because it doesn't drop that much because he's so fucking tall and he releases it at that point. But he is so ineffective right now. His ERA is 7.
It's like, why even have him on? Like, why have him play?
Well, because all of our other starters are hurt.
Well,
that's really
true.
the only one we got, unless we go to the minors. Somebody. We're in shambles, man. Streakiest fucking team in baseball.
Yeah, like we'll get the shit kicked out of us, and we'll come back
and
win
6 in a row.
Yeah,
and then we'll lose 5 in a row. Then we'll win 4 in a row. It's like, just fucking do it.
Just pick something.
And then we go on the road and get the shit kicked out of us because we're bad on the road.
Yeah.
It's really a bummer. Alex Gordon's back, though.
Yeah, that's true.
And some guys have been hitting pretty well. Kendrick Morales got 2 home runs today. Mm-hmm. Chester Cuthbert's been hitting home runs.
We got rid of
Omar Infante.
Yeah, thank fucking God. He's gone.
He got a ring from us. Good for him.
Yeah.
And he's getting paid, too.
Yeah.
$14 million.
He's like, I'm going to fuck.
Yeah.
I'll go back to
Hey, no one should have given him the contract that we gave him. He was like, when he got that contract, he was probably like, me? It's like, because he was 33, 32 or 33. Like, he's a good defensive second baseman and has hit decently most of his career. But
he's absolute dog shit.
To give him
on offense.
What was it? $8 million a year, I think. Yeah, it's 4 years, $32 million. So $8 million a year. That's not so bad, but not for 4 years for an old second baseman. And I'll give him that he was good defensively for second base. Him and Alcides Escobar were a good team, but he just can't fucking hit it.
Yeah, and it's just an easy out. It's just an out.
Well, and if you're that old and you're already past your prime and you've reached your ceiling and all you're doing is going down. You're just a backup now. Yeah. If he even gets a job.
I probably won't.
Jose Reyes got a job back from the Mets.
Yeah, that's true.
And, you beat your wife and you get a shit ton of money, and then you just keep doing what you love. All right.
Know that you can live like Jose Reyes.
Yeah. Great.
That piece of shit. And he also got a ring from us, too. So.
No, Jose Reyes didn't.
Who's I thinking the guy that we Orlando,
who?
The guy
Alex Rios.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking.
He's not even on the team.
Yeah,
nobody even signed him. Yeah. Kind of a bummer. He probably retired as soon as he got the ring. Like,
I'm done.
I'm good. We gave him like $4 million last year.
I'm good.
He's fine.
I'm good.
He had a good career though. The Olympics.
Yes.
Are in Rio de Janeiro.
Okay.
Brazil.
One
of the most violent cities on Earth.
Yes.
One of the poorest cities on Earth.
Yes.
One of the most poverty-stricken cities on Earth. Dirtiest. One of the worst structurally put together cities on Earth. People are gonna die at the Olympics. There's Zika viruses all over the goddamn place, not to mention all the other shit.
Ebola.
Ebola probably is there. Like, this is the time where you saying Ebola in random times is appropriate.
Yeah. Ebola.
Because it's probably... That place is a fucking cesspool of everything wrong with Earth and people.
Yeah. It's very true.
People, it's going to be bad. I don't... Like, and then... I don't know if it's the next Olympics after this one or the World Cup, but one of them's in Qatar.
World Cup.
In the Middle East somewhere, and that place is fucking almost as bad as Rio de Janeiro. Like, these committees, these sports committees, are just like going anywhere where the government's of that country's giving them the shit ton of money.
Yeah,
they don't give a fuck about the athletes.
Nope.
So people are gonna get killed. It's gonna be fucking horrible.
And
they're like, well, we got paid.
And then what's so funny is that, like, all the all-star basketball players are like, no, we're not going down there. And like, we don't understand why they don't want to play.
Yeah, well, God, it's fucking
because they don't want to die.
They don't want to get macheted on TV.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. What do you think? The cops are gonna catch somebody for killing somebody in Brazil? More often than not, if anybody's caught for murder, it's like a mob catches them.
Have you not ever gone to like Live Link? And like, most of those videos are from Brazil.
Yeah, well,
like,
it's
Brazil or Venezuela or Honduras.
Somewhere in South America, man. South America's terrifying.
It's horrible. It's scary as shit.
Oh
there.
My god.
Any of those Latin-speaking countries, it's scary. It can be really
I think this is a good time for you to tell your parents thank you.
Oh no, thank you. Yeah, I'm very glad.
Stealing you away.
Kind of what they did.
What if you were like, remember that movie Surf Ninjas?
Yeah.
What if you were like the prince of that island or whatever, like they were? You know what I mean? Until Rob Schneider took them, and then you go back and you have to like surf and then win the crown or whatever the fuck. That movie was weird. You have to like go back.
Rob Schneider.
You have to go back and like out-host somebody else on their podcast, like the king of Honduras, to get the crown. That'd be so funny. If you were like your birthright is the crown of Honduras, which obviously is made out of twigs and bubblegum. You know that. Old phone books. Buffalo Bill Super Bowl shirts. Champions 4 years in a row. Really?
Oh shit. Oh man.
At least they won somewhere.
It's true. That is true.
So don't watch the Olympics. Don't go to them. Don't support the Olympics. This is a shithole.
It's awful.
People are gonna die. It's gonna be terrible. Probably live on TV.
Yeah. Oh, I got a video I want to show you.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Do
So it's a Donald Trump video.
Yeah, it's always a Donald Trump video. Is it the funniest thing ever was that kid. Last time.
This one's pretty funny though.
Okay.
This one's pretty funny.
I don't know if it'll.
So
match.
this is Donald Trump, and they edited all the times he says China
Okay. That
into one video.
Yeah.
Let's say China. 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 You go over to China. 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 You take China. 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 I love them. China. China. I have to have my China. 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 China, 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 China now, China, China. You know, China. I know China very well. China, 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 China.
Northwest Wisconsin, where I'm from.
It's China to me, China. China, 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 China. You want to buy from China? That's great. Buy from China. Buy toys from China. China in particular. China, China. I have people that I know in China. China, China, China. China, 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 China. I've been saying China, 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 China. Let me ask you about China. China. I go to China. China, 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 China. People from China, they love me. China. China, 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 China. In China, they say I don't like China. I love China. People think I don't like China. I love China. China. China is the new China, by the way. China, China, China. I deal with China. China, China, big league China. So don't tell me about China. I know China. China, 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 China. Whether it's China, China. So if you went to China and you wanted to get a job in China, I don't like China. How could I dislike China? A man from China. China. You have China. Carl, take China. China, 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 China.
I'm like slowly slipping into insanity.
All right, I think that's enough. That's enough China. That's enough China.
China is the new China.
China is the new China. It is. It is true. It is true.
I love our little Trump segments.
So
every time I'm like, God damn it, not again. But then fucking you hit me with whatever you got, and it's always all right.
And it's never. It's always good. It's always good.
That kid,
Donald
though.
Trump. Oh, the kid thing was the best. And then
Hello.
What is the building?
When you gonna build a wall? Hello. When you gonna build a wall out of? That poor fucking thing. Jesus. Poor little guy. He's gonna be made fun of forever, and it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
Totally deserves it. Fuck kids.
Fuck kids.
Don't
right?
fuck kids.
Don't actually.
Fuck kids.
Fuck the kids.
Fuck those kids.
Because that's not good. Or that's.
What? Don't fuck kids?
Don't. I wouldn't.
No, don't fuck kids.
Don't do that. It's nasty.
Hey guys, if you daily reminder, don't have sex with children.
All right. Did you hear? Allegedly, they found some like pictures of like adult and like adult people like naked, but had like pictures of kids' faces in Michael Jackson's house.
Oh yeah, they found his weird sex dungeon.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I
And
don't
he had
think,
like a lot of like animal molestation and shit like that.
Well, of course
like,
he did. Fucking stunted a childhood.
Yeah.
He never had one, so he's gonna be goofed. I don't think anybody's really surprised.
Yeah, I'm not really.
You know? Like I heard about it, and I didn't get any like.
I wasn't like, oh
I didn't
my
hear
god,
anybody
really?
was like outraged about it. Like nobody's surprised.
Like,
but I guess when you get accused of rape like 100 times,
you get kind of numb
from kids. It's kind of oh yeah, of course he had a weird sex dungeon with a bunch of
I thought that just kind of came with it.
He came with it.
He came with it. Well, with that, we'll leave you with that, guys.
Michael Jackson came.
So,
and all
Aaron.
that shit, yeah. Oh, we didn't do plugs early.
I know we didn't do that early, but we can do them later.
Damn it! All
So,
right.
Aaron, do you have anything coming up?
Not really. Not for another few weeks, I don't think.
Okay. So just go to airnailer.com.
Go to airnailer.com. I got a joke of the day.
Really?
I've only done 2 jokes in the week, but I keep forgetting to do the joke of the day. It's just a joke of the day.
Is it just an old joke that you wrote?
Some of them are like ones I never. They're just like newer jokes. Some of them, and then I'll go back to my old jokes.
Okay, nice.
See if anything works. But yeah, AaronNaylor.com. Check it out.
Check it out. We're working out. We're twerking it out. You can go and follow me on my Instagram at John D. Klauser. That's pretty much what I do a lot
JD Cloud.
Like our Facebook page, our fan page, The Beer and Friendship Show. Follow Aaron at I am Aaron on IG. You can follow Kevin on IG
if you want.
If you want to follow Kevin. I never tag him on any of the pictures because I don't know if he wants me to tag him on any of the pictures.
Kevin have an Instagram?
Yeah, he has an Instagram.
Oh, I think I know that.
Aaron, I want to say thank you so much for being part of this.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend, and thank you so much for being...
You're not as sweaty as me.
Thanks for being a co-host, because without you, the show is not anything, really.
Oh my god, are we going to kiss?
I was hoping.
Oh, can't. The moment's gone.
Moment's gone.
We both thought we were going to kiss, now we can't kiss.
I guess we'll see everyone on episode 82.
Oh yeah, it was 81, wasn't it?
This is 81. We're getting there.
That's a number for a football player. Some of them.
Jerry Rice.
That Rary Jice, his twin, his
alternate twin.
His doppelganger, evil twin, like his Solomon Grundy.
Yeah,
just hit Superman.
Then he turned into Spider-Man, and then he came into Lex Luthor.
Came in him?
Yeah, he came in him.
A lot of cum.
There's a lot of cum this week.
This is just cum mountain.
Cum iceberg.
Just call us the cum kitties.
Yes.
Cumberg.
Cumberg. I like that. Cumberg.
There's a little bit at the top, but underneath all that,
there's a lot.
That water, there's a shit ton of cum.
A lot.
Such a buildup. Oh, I hope nobody watches this that has plans on booking me for shows. Because this is really going to take away from that idea.
Right. But
we were going to book you, but you talked about cum too much.
Way too much. But we'll see you guys next week on episode 82.
Bye,
guys.
Hire me for birthdays.
Bye. Bye.
Back again.
The world is true.
The world is true.
How about a Golden Girls themed restaurant?
The
Golden Grills?
The Golden Grills?
The Golden Grills? Yeah.
The Golden Grill?
The Golden Grill?
That's not bad. You can do that. Good job, Kevin.
Good job, Kevin. You did a good job.